Hello my friends, I'm Bee and this is Bee's Intuition, and today we're going to do a reading. I thought it would be interesting to see what are the energies that are around you right now, like who is around the collective. I don't know why, but this feels like it would be an interesting one, like who's lurking in your energy even. Okay, so let's just dive right in. Please and thank you, Spirit. Who is around the collective during this time? What kind of energies are around the collective during this time? Please and thank you. Anything else? Please and thank you, Spirit. Who or what is around the collective during this time? Please and thank you. What are those current energies around the collective? Please and thank you. Current energies around the collective. Thank you. Interesting. So the first one that came out was the Three of Pentacles. I'm seeing this as somebody that wants to build with you or work together with you. Could be in career. Knight of Cups. I think somebody has some crush feelings on you that they want to express even. Seven of Wands. Somebody's willing to fight for something here, or maybe they feel like you may be closed off. I don't know. We're definitely going to clarify, of course, but Five of Cups. Somebody might be a little down in the dumps. Two Swords. Somebody has to make a decision and they're confused. Queen of Pentacles. Could even be a mother figure. Earth sign. Or just somebody that's very kind and friendly and giving. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. I wonder if somebody's trying to manifest something with you. Okay, let's just start clarifying. Starting out with that Three of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is this Three of Pentacles trying to tell us about the energies around the collective during this time? Please and thank you. And that Three of Pentacles, please and thank you. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do we got for that Three of Pentacles? What is that trying to tell us? Ooh, interesting. Anything else? Ooh, thank you. Any? Okay. Broski. This just got serious, but in a good way, I think. That Three of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune came out this way, so it seems like it's propelling somebody forward here. Then we have the King of Cups, Three of Wands, Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. This person could see you as this High Priestess. I think you two might actually have some stuff in common because they're being portrayed here as the King of Cups. Something about emotions or love or intuition you might have in common with this person. I feel like they really feel emotionally connected to you. There's like an otherworldly charm about you is what I'm getting. But yeah, like starting out with that Ace of Cups and then followed by the Ten of Swords, that is some crazy energy. It feels like this person has some love for you, but it's so interesting because it's almost like they want this beginning in love, but then there's like this really painful ending immediately following that. I'm also getting this could be somebody that after going through a very severe ending, they had to start working on their self-love, and so maybe they're like in that mode right now, healing from something that ended very painfully and feeding themselves with love. The Wheel of Fortune is propelling this person forward. And then with that King of Cups and the Three of Wands, I think that what divine timing, which is very linked to the Wheel of Fortune, it's propelling this person forward towards you. They have very deep feelings for you, apparently, with that King of Cups. And so they're like waiting for the right moment to share something that they've been wanting to tell you, share with you. I think right now they're just like in observation mode though, trying to see when is the right time to do this. This person, these are like both kind of observational cards in a way. This person may see you a lot. I don't know if that's like in person or online. There's something about you that this person thinks you two would make a really good team. And it definitely feels romantic with that Ace of Cups and them being represented by the King of Cups. I think I'm going to clarify a couple of these cards because, yeah, that Ten of Swords feels kind of odd in that spot. Yeah, I'm going to clarify that Ten of Swords, actually. Okay, odd. As I was picking up this deck, this fell out, and I was saying I want to clarify that Ten of Swords, so I'm thinking Spirit wants to clarify that Ten of Swords with this Six of Swords. Okay. So it's almost like there was this really painful ending that is leading to a new beginning. And this person is probably in that transitional period. Something that was really painful ended and might have left them in a really sensitive spot, but they're ready now to move on with their life or move on with something, move on mentally. Maybe they were mentally attached to somebody and they had to release that, and now they're going, because like this is all about leaving behind the darkness and trying to go towards the light, you know, more towards things that are more full of hope, the promised land, if you will. Okay, there's getting the message of moving out. So this could like even, well, I guess it could be applied both ways. So if it was somebody that was with somebody else, they may be moving out of the place that they shared together. Or this could be simply just somebody going through a big moving process in their life. So maybe this painful ending had to do with some sort of living situation. Even if it wasn't love related, it could have been maybe troubles with roommates or something. And so this person is moving out and moving towards things that are actually on their like higher vibration. Like it feels like they're releasing something that was holding them back or making them feel really bad about things. Could have definitely affected the way that they were viewing things, like their perception of things could have made them a little bit more pessimistic, this negative energy that was in their life. But they're definitely releasing that. And I think it's because Spirit is telling them that now is the time. Yeah. So Spirit seems to be telling this person that now is the time to remove themselves from this negative energy, move on with their life, move on in their mind as well. I don't know why. There was something that mentally tied this person to that situation, whether it was a person or not. Mentally. I'm getting it could have been a trauma bond. Maybe this person or situation. Maybe it's even a job that they're moving away from. It was something that really made them feel like poop about themselves. And I'm getting maybe even possibly emotionally abusive or mentally abusive. And so they're releasing that and moving on. And Spirit's like, that's the way to go. This is all on your divine path. Now's the time to do that. So I feel like they're maybe listening to their intuition, listening to their connect, like to Spirit even. They're taking guidance from Spirit as to like what to do. My cat just did a silly position while she was sitting. That was really cute. I mean, it feels like they're very serious about you. Their feelings are serious. Like the King of Cups is no joke. That's definitely no Page. Like this is somebody that knows they have feelings. Like they're past the point of like, maybe this could go somewhere. Like, no, this person's envisioning a future with you. And it's really just a matter of time. Like a matter of the timing, a matter of figuring out the perfect timing or the perfect timing or like an ideal moment. It feels like they're very much watching you for the next step. Like you're going to be the one that indicates. So maybe they're even waiting for you to give them some sort of sign. Because they feel like they're like, it feels like they're pretty ready to express their emotions here. But they're hesitating. I think it could be that they don't know how you feel. They may not even know if you're single. Yeah, because it feels like they're like watching, because there's something that they want to see if they can find out without talking to you directly. I'm honestly getting with that Page of Swords. It kind of gives me like social media watching. So maybe they're even checking your social media, seeing if you have like a relationship status. Like they feel determined, but there's like something I think that they're missing here. Actually, I'm going to clarify that Page of Swords, just to see like maybe what it is that is holding them back. You may even be able to sense that this person, I don't know if you'll be able to sense that this person has feelings for you necessarily, but maybe you feel this person like lurking. Or maybe you just see them like every once in a while, like you'll notice them like kind of watching you or staring at you, and you might be like, okay. I don't think they mean it to be creepy, but I think it's just like it happens or something. It could be that they're trying to like observe you to see if like you're single, if you're taken, if you're interested in a relationship. Like there could be a lot of things that are going on inside of that head of theirs. So you may be able to sense that there's something going on with this person, but maybe you're not quite sure if it's like, if it's this person has feelings for you or if this person is just a weirdo. Like you may just be kind of like you could even maybe sense that they want to talk to you or that they have something on their mind that they would like to bring up to you, but you're like waiting for it to happen and they just don't. I feel like it could be that kind of situation. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to clarify that Page of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is that Page of Swords trying to tell us? Please and thank you. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. So double confirmation for Queen of Pentacles. I think, yeah, this is you that they're watching. Like I'm literally getting a whole download with this card actually. Like you're kind of just like you may actually be focused right now on your career or like physical comforts, the things that provide physical comfort for you. So maybe just focusing on your life in general, trying to, yeah, build up stability, security, abundance. You might be focusing more so on that. It feels very much like they're watching you, like minding your own business, kind of focusing on what you're focusing on. And there's something like, okay, I'm literally getting the message like there's no way this person is single. That's literally what this person thinks. Because you have such this like a very beautiful, like down to earth, chill, kind, friendly. Like I'm getting non-problematic sort of personality. And so, or maybe like non-toxic is the word that they're trying to say. But yeah, this person I think cannot believe that you're single. And so it's like maybe they're like, even though you look single, they're like maybe not trusting it. Because it's like, you know, somebody that's this radiant, kind, beautiful, it's like, I feel like this person just assumes that you have like a list of people waiting to date you or something. Bottom of the deck is the Devil card. I am honestly getting that they may be, they may think that they're being a little obsessive about this even. Oh my gosh, yeah. It even feels like maybe they think that you're not even interested in them. And so maybe they're like, why am I hyper fixating on this person when I don't even know if they have the same feelings? I'm getting the message, you are my weakness. You are my weakness. I'm getting that maybe this person even feels that you have a lot of power in this dynamic. And that could scare them. It even feels like they feel like they're like, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but like they're chained to you. Or maybe it's just like that like, what is it called? Like the red thread theory or something where like, you know, lovers are connected through that like red thread or something. Like it's like something about you they feel like incredibly attached to. And I think that could scare them a little bit, yeah. Yeah, they feel like you have a lot of yeah. Okay, so I think this is a person that is used to having partners that mistreat them because it feels almost like they're worried about all of the power that you have in the dynamic between the two of you because I think they have very strong feelings for you. And so I think they're afraid. I think one, they're probably afraid that you are faking how nice and kind you are. And then I think the other fear is like that because they feel like you have so much power in the connection between the two of you, they may worry that you're going to abuse that power. But I really don't think that that's you. And I think they know that, but I feel like their fear is definitely kind of playing a part in this. It feels very much like they want to make sure there are no blockages on your end before they approach you. I feel like they take you very, very seriously. Are there any more messages with that devil card? I don't know. The devil's interesting. I'm going to see what's underneath and see if that can give us any more clarification for that one. The Judgment card. Interesting. Yeah. You're the one with the power in this dynamic. You're the one that gets to have the final say of whether or not this person is going to be allowed into your life, into your circle, into your, yeah, like your inner circle. They feel like, they may feel like a little bit like weak in the way of like, maybe they're like worried that it's going to come across as desperate, like because they like you so much, and they're worried that you don't feel the same. So they're maybe worried about coming across as desperate for like either your attention or your validation, or you know, you confirming that you have feelings for this person. They also see like there's nudity in both of these cards, and I feel like something about you makes them feel exposed. Well, we did have the High Priestess earlier, so that would make some sense. I think that because you're very intuitive, this person feels like you see right through them, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. They seem like a pretty good person. But I guess anybody is afraid of being vulnerable like that. I guess none of us like to feel like somebody sees us to, you know, our depth, you know, and our real self, because sometimes we put on a mask because of societal expectations. So it could just be simply that. But they do feel like you have a lot of power here, and it's like you can either be their angel or their devil with that power. I think that they're hopeful that you're the angel, but I think their past is telling them that you may be a devil, which obviously I don't think is true. But I think that's just their fear right now. They're definitely putting you on a pedestal of some sort, which can be good, can be bad. To be honest, most of the time it's kind of a bad idea, just because, like, you know, nobody deserves to be put on a pedestal if you're not going to put yourself also on a pedestal. Like, why create more space between the two of you, you know? Because, like, everybody deserves love, no matter what. Okay, let's go into that let's go into that Knight of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. Interesting. Oh my. This one's interesting. Yeah, so clarifying that Knight of Cups, we have the Five of Swords, the Moon card, the Star card, Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. This is interesting. I was honestly thinking that maybe this would be the same energy of that King of Cups, but I don't think so. I think this is somebody else's energy. Yeah. I think this is somebody that treated you really bad in your past. Which is annoying that they're showing up as the Knight of Cups, because that makes me think that they have feelings for you even after treating you like crap. Like, excuse you? Who allowed you to be here? Who invited you to the party? Five of Swords is definitely a very bullying type of energy. Somebody that feels most powerful when they take the power away from others. So you may have experienced that in the past with somebody. But then it's followed by the Moon card. There was a lot of darkness between the two of you, and by that I mean a lot that was not being seen between the two of you. So it gives me the idea that after this conflict of some sort, or this mistreatment that you experienced, you two separated or something. Yeah, it feels kind of like an ex energy. It's possible. I mean, it's possible that it may not have ever even gotten to the point of a relationship, because it is the Knight of Cups. You could have even been somebody that you were just casually dating. But it feels like there was a separation, and during that time of separation, there was a lot that was not known between the two of you. So yeah, you might have even cut off communication with this person, and that left them in the dark. And then it feels like suddenly because that moon card is followed by the star card. I think you're doing something, and this could simply be just your own self-work, you know, your self-healing journey. Feels like you have been feeding into yourself, and therefore you're becoming this very bright light. I think this is maybe somebody that sees you doing a glow up. Yeah, because it feels like this person treated you pretty badly. There's this period of separation and, you know, mystery, I guess. And then suddenly you come out of that time and you're just like a butterfly that has transformed into a butterfly, you know? And now you're like ready to fly. And I feel like you're in a very radiant, sort of beautiful, healing energy. And I'm thinking this person wants a piece of that, which makes me feel yucky, because it's like, that just feels like they want to use you more. But I really think that you're not having whatever they want to offer you. So like, you got your boundaries up with this person, I think. Because it's like, I feel like when this person tries to come in and try to sweet talk you, you don't even want to hear what they have to say. I'm even getting, you may even ignore this person's messages or something. It feels like this person's kind of a headache. I don't know. I don't think you have very fond memories of this person, and therefore it might be a lot easier to make the decision to cut this person out, or just like keep this person cut out of your life. But they're definitely thinking about you, and they want to come forward and express their feelings. And it almost feels like, I don't like that. It feels like they mistreated you when you were in a different stage of life. And now that you're in a higher vibration, or, you know, you're in a more positive space, it feels like now they want to accept you. Now they want to kiss up to you. Like, it's like, but you didn't treat me with that same respect before. You know, before I did all this healing stuff. Yeah, because like, you really, like, your arms are closed off, like, you know, your arms are crossed like that, and I feel like you're completely closed off to this person. Because I think you know this person well enough that they haven't changed. And something about them feels kind of moochy. Moochy, I don't know if that's a word. Like, they just want to like mooch off of you in some way. Even if it's just your energy, even if it's just your, even if it's just your energy. It feels like this person's kind of like vampiric in that way. They're a little energy vampire. And also, you showing up as the star card, you have such divine wisdom now that I honestly think that you can see right through this person. You have that wisdom of being able to tell if this person is full of BS or not. And I think your BS detector is going to go off for this person, truly. Also, I like that the 9 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, because it's almost telling me this is how you feel. Like, you've built up all of this wonderful happiness within your life, within yourself, and you're so content within your own company, which maybe that could have even been part of your glow up. Maybe in the past you sort of struggled with codependency or something, and now you're like, you've matured to the point where you're so happy on your own. And I feel like you've accomplished so much on your journey, and it's almost like, it's almost laughable that this person would try to come back in, because it's like, I'm not gonna undo all of my hard work and all of the like wonderful things that I've achieved during this time. I'm not gonna erase all of that just to invite this rando back into your life that mistreated you. Like, no. I feel like you're very much like, I'm good. I'm like, honestly, you're more than good. You're real good. And I think this person sees how content, how radiant, how healed you are. And I don't know if they don't like that, or if they just want a piece of that. Either way, it doesn't feel very loving. Even though I think this person wants to express like feelings, or maybe they're like, I never stop thinking about you. Every day I regret what I did to you. Take me back. Like, feels kind of like that. I don't know. It just feels like such BS. Like the love doesn't feel as it should, And I feel kind of bad because sometimes this could even be a narcissist that you're dealing with, and like, I hate to say it, but some people don't know how to love properly and healthfully. And this feels like that kind of person. Like, even if they think they're in love, their kind of love is not what you deserve. You know what I mean? Because it feels very much like the opposite of unconditional love. It feels like love with conditions. Like, it almost feels like if you were in a different place and you didn't have this glow up, they may not even be interested in coming back. But because you've had this glow up, you may even be in the spotlight to a certain degree, or like people have been noticing you, or there's something, maybe people have been talking about your glow up or something, and this person's overheard and they're like, oh, I have to check that out for myself or something. Because there's something quite emphasized about this glow up, about this healing that you've been doing. I don't like that energy, but it's an energy that's around you at this point. So let's go on to that Seven of Wands. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do we have for that? Please and thank you. What do we have for that? Seven of Wands. Flipped. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Actually, I think that came out sideways. Okay. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Starting out with the Sun card, okay? You make somebody feel very happy. Light of my life. That's kind of cute. Anyways, King of Swords came out this way. So I feel like somebody here is trying to embody this King of Swords energy. And it's like when they embody or start to embody that King of Swords energy, they can come forward. And maybe something about like confidence is attached to that. Maybe they need to build up some confidence or something. Then it's followed by the Eight of Swords. So this is somebody that, although they know how they feel towards you or how you make them feel, there's something that they feel stuck in or around or with. And it could just be mentally that they feel this way. Conflicted, stuck, trapped in their own mind maybe. If they're not feeling super confident, then maybe that could be something here. But then that Eight of Swords is followed by the Fool card. So this person clearly wants a new beginning with you. And I love the Fool card because like the white rose is like a symbol of innocence, and then the white dog over here is like a message of what is it, loyalty. And so like I get very much like very pure intentions with this beginning. Like this is somebody that I feel like doesn't want to use you, doesn't want to, like there's something very innocent, something very pure, and something very loyal about someone here. This King of Swords, I think. So it's like they're coming at it from the right, coming at it from the right direction or whatever, or the right intentions. But there's something that they're not sure about, or something that they can't see, something that they feel trapped in or something. Again, it could just be mindsets. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, so could be something about their past that left them hurt. Yeah. So yeah, I think that there's definitely been a lot that this person has probably gone through in their past. that this is all clarifying the Seven of Wands. Because usually the Seven of Wands indicates somebody that's willing to fight for something and they don't care if the odds are stacked against them. And then this one's a little bit more hopeless. It's like, I've tried so many times, maybe I should just give up, you know. Like, it's very much, you know, wounded warrior energy there. So it's almost like, it feels almost like maybe this person's natural inclination is to give up. But there's something about you that makes them want to fight. Could be that, you know, the Sun card, you are the light to this person's life. You make this person incredibly happy. Something could be very healing in the connection that they share with you too. Awkwardly. Anyways, where was I going? Yeah, the Sun card, I'm getting like something very strongly about healing. I think that you help heal this person. You are healing as an individual. Maybe your energy is just very, very healing. I also feel like this sense of you make this person feel good. Maybe feel good about themselves, feel good about life. There's also an optimism with that one. Yeah, I feel like that Sun card is really representing your energy. Yeah, you probably make this person feel very happy. There's like a giddiness that I'm even getting with that. Then that King of Swords, I feel like this is somebody that wants to communicate with you, or they have something that they need to share with you. Like a truth. This is a king of swords. This could be something that this person has been mulling over for quite some time now. And maybe they're realizing that now is the time to act. But then they're like, maybe not. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords, because it feels odd. Peace and thank you, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. So I'm getting a couple things. This could indicate... No. Yeah, a few different things this could be indicate. Well, the bottom of the deck is actually telling me. Okay, so the story that would make the most sense with this at the bottom of the deck is that they may have some sort of connection or ex that they're getting rid of, or that they felt like was an obstacle. They felt trapped in that relationship or something, and maybe that person was really clinging on to them, like desperately, codependency. I feel like there's something about that they realize is unhealthy. And then the Eight of Cups is usually somebody leaving something behind, and sometimes it's a person, you know, that was not emotionally fulfilling them, going towards the things that do emotionally fulfill them. This feels kind of similar to that first row with that King of Cups that we had earlier. Yeah, they realized that something was keeping them stuck. Also, maybe that connection or scenario or whatever that situation was that they were dealing with that made them feel trapped and stuck and stuff, it could have even caused them to be more closed off to things. Like, I'm even getting that maybe like there was even something like, something here changed this person's, or maybe like it's the awareness now. They realize that this is an issue, and they realize that this is not healthy, and that they have to release it in order for this to come together between the two of you. Yeah, what else can you tell me about that Eight of Swords, please and thank you? What else can you tell us about that Eight of Swords, please and thank you, Spirit? This is very interesting. Yeah. So I think it could have very well, you know, I'm not seeing cups in this, so it's possible that this could have been something other than a relationship that this person is removing themselves from. But yeah, so what just came out was the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. And this is all clarifying that Eight of Swords. There was a very unhealthy attachment to someone or something. It caused this person to feel lacking in many ways. Inside themselves, inside their life, financially even. It could even be something that was financially so attached. So it could have been a partner that they were financially attached to, or it could be something to do with a job that they were stuck in, or, you know, they felt almost codependent with that job. Maybe they felt like it's not what I want to do, but I'm afraid of going towards something else. But it feels like maybe that's what they needed to do. Also, the Four of Pentacles followed by the Five of Pentacles, that shows forward progression. So maybe somebody is moving through this currently. And maybe that's why they're not a King of Swords right side up right now. They're more so like this, which feels like they're maybe working, like maybe they're moving in their energy into this sort of phase, but maybe they're still in that process because they're dealing with this stuff mentally and financially even, maybe, or just like in regards to their physical comfort here. And then that Ten of Wands is telling me that they're way overburdened. So yeah, whatever this situation or relationship was, it made this person just feel like all around really crummy. Like it feels like maybe they were the one that was putting all the effort into a relationship, not getting enough payback, or, you know, back and forth sort of energy. And, you know, the Ten of Wands is usually about like, yeah, he's overburdened and he's about to lay down his burden. So it almost feels like this person really wants to get rid of whatever this was that was heavy on them, whether it was a job or a situation, or a person. It definitely was not serving them, and it was just making them feel confused, trapped, really crummy about themselves, but also afraid to do anything else. But I think maybe they're realizing what is truly important here. And what is truly important is fighting for this connection that makes them so incredibly happy. I'm even getting the message that maybe they're finally taking into consideration their own happiness. You know, unfortunately, some people do neglect their own happiness when they make decisions. But it feels like they're no longer doing that. They're ready for a new beginning here. So it almost feels like they're shedding off whatever this was, a situation, a job, or a person, and they're ready to go into a new, refreshing new phase. And that Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck is just telling me, I think, that they've been meditating on this. Also, after releasing this situation or person, they may need some time to rest, because it does feel like it was very emotionally burdening, mentally burdening. It's really heavy energy. I'm going to clarify the Fool, because it's interesting how they go from that kind of intense energy to suddenly being like the Fool. So I want to see how they drew that. Please clarify the Fool card, please, and thank you, Spirit. What do we got? Oh my goodness gracious. The Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. That's literally so cute though, because it's like, you're the motivating factor for this person to like remove themselves from this situation and go towards the things that are actually like give this person optimism or help them think more optimistically. Like the future is full of new hope is sort of the energy I get with that. And so this person wants to like offer you their little pentacle and see if like you're interested in growing something here, because they see you as like an equal partner here. They probably see you as some sort of soulmate even. And like definitely like an equal partnership. This is very much a balanced equal partnership here. And yeah, if this was what they were releasing in the past, that you know, if it was an ex or something, it could have been that they did not have a very balanced relationship, which makes sense with that 10 of Wands. Feeling very overburdened, it felt like, yeah, they were probably putting in all the work in the relationship and not receiving anything back. But it's like they know that if they were to team up with you, have some sort of connection with you, that it would feed, you know, it would be an equal give and take. It would be not just one person giving and the other person taking, but, you know, a balanced give and take dynamic. It's very beautiful. I'm also getting a healing energy with that as well. Which, I mean, this person probably does need that healing energy, to be quite honest. Oh my gosh, I just forgot. Or I just remembered that the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. So yeah, this is all about healing. But I'm not thinking that it's solely just this relationship that they want with you. I don't think that it's only going to be good for them or only going to be healing for them. I think it's going to be healing for the both of you. I feel like, yeah, you probably both have gone through some really crummy situations, relationships, whatever. And therefore, this is going to be really sweet and soft, it feels. Like, I really love this depiction of Temperance on here, because, like, to me, it very much gives me a soft sort of energy, gentle even. Because, like, he's not even opening his eyes, he's just kind of chilling there, pouring the water back and forth, like, he's good. Yeah. It feels like this could be a very soft, healing relationship for the both of you. You may also share some certain similarities, especially when it comes to, like, not just your past with past relationships, but, like, maybe the way that, you two may have very similar relationship styles even. Maybe you're both used to being the givers in dynamics, and so that could even be a part of, like, something that you two share in common or something, is the fact that you both are very giving in relationships, even to your own detriment in the past even. I mean, I don't think that you're in that place of still being, you know, a doormat or anything like that, but this person may be a little bit more, I don't even know, they're like on the beginning of their journey, so they may still need to work up to that, whereas you probably have healed a lot and may have moved past that to a degree, whereas this person, it may be still kind of fresh for them. I mean, that's very beautiful. Let's go into that Five of Cups now. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do you got for that? Five of Cups, please and thank you. As for, what are the energies that are surrounding the collective at this time? Five of Cups, clarification, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'll take it. Oh my. Okay, clarifying the Five of Cups. We got the Seven of Wands again, so double confirmation for Seven of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Somebody's been very bummed out in terms of love, but now they're realizing that there's something here that they want to fight for. They feel like they're missing something here, and that they may be planning to, like, fill whatever is missing here, and it feels like it could very much be you. So I'm wondering if this could even be an ex of yours, because this is all clarifying the Five of Cups, which usually deals with like heartbreak, but I also can see it as like a mental health card as well, like maybe depression, anxiety, or um, seeing things a little bit more pessimistically. But it's like through this heartbreak, pessimism, mental health struggles, they're finding out what they want. But it does feel like with that Three of Swords that this person there was some heartbreak here or betrayal. I mean, they are showing up as the Five of Cups. Or this is all clarifying the Five of Cups rather, but like, so it is possible that you were the one to break off this sort of connection or something, but I also am very, like, I just keep focusing on the three of this card, which I don't always do, but like, something is significant about three, and I think it had to do with some sort of third party situation. I feel like this person may have played you or done something like that, where it's like they may have had somebody like behind the scenes. Maybe this is the reason why you broke up with this person. It could have been a third party situation that they involved you in. And it kind of makes sense though, if that were the case, because with that Seven of Wands, there's also like this little bit of concern about how they're going to be received when they try to come towards you. They may feel like you're gonna put up a fight, you know, if this person tries to approach you, especially after the past that you two share. They also may be sort of reminiscing to a degree on the passion that you two shared or the good times with you. Feels like they keep getting being reminded of you or something. But because of this heartbreak, I think that they're like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I have a feeling it's not gonna go well. Because I feel like this is somebody that did something wrong here. Which is, yeah. I think this is actually what's feeding into that Five of Cups. Yeah, I think this person may have done something sneaky, dirty, betraying to you and your connection. And then it's like the Five of Cups feels like they're just kind of feeling sorry for themselves, because I think they're reflecting and they're realizing, oh, I really fumbled that one. Like I fumbled a real one with that one. And like, not only that, there's also this other message I'm getting with the Three of Swords. Like, I don't know why, but I think that that person, that like they tried to do a third party kind of situation with you and that person might have left them, or better yet, maybe they never even really stood that much of a chance with that other person. Yeah, it feels like whatever this was, it backfired on them. And I really do, I'm getting the message they have no one but themselves to blame. And it's interesting that that's followed then by the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Clearly this person has some sort of feelings for you and they want to express that. But I don't know. I don't think you're feeling it. And also with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like, I don't know, especially with following the Three of Swords, I actually don't like that, because it's almost like this person realizes that they messed up, but instead of like apologizing or, you know, trying to truly heal the pain that they caused you, It's almost like they could have even walked away or gave you space to heal, and they're hoping that enough time has passed that they can just waltz right back in and offer you their cup of love. And I think that's kind of BS. Oh, I'm also remembering we had the Knight of Cups earlier, so this could be that person. And I was getting a similar energy. It could be possible these are two different people. So apply that if that's your situation, but it could be the same person. Yeah, that person with the Five of Swords. The one that was really mean to you. They may have also done other things that were mean towards you. And again, they want to come towards you now that enough time has passed that they're hoping that you've healed from that and that you'll forgive them or something. Ew. That's like so cowardly. Like, why not just apologize for the things you did wrong? Especially because this isn't somebody that is like, oh, if only I knew what I did wrong, I could fix it. No, this is somebody that knows exactly what they did wrong. And they feel sorry for themselves, and oh, they better not. I'm getting like maybe even, especially, oh my gosh, especially because this is all clarifying that Five of Cups. This Knight of Cups energy that they're coming in with could even be them telling you some sort of sob story about, I've been heartbroken and maybe even like it feels like they're making excuses, that they're like, it feels like they are playing the victim, because this is all clarifying that Five of Cups. I think that this must be one of those types of people that are like, that like try to manipulate through putting themselves down, where it's like, I bet you probably don't even want to hear from me, but I can't stop thinking about you, girl. And it's just like, no. Because it's like, oh, I know I messed up. You probably think I'm the worst person alive, and you probably don't even want to hear from me. It's like, then why are you reaching out? Because it feels kind of like that this person's going to either try to like, tell you a little sob story about how difficult their life has been ever since this happened. They might even try to be like, you're such a keeper. I bet all the guys want to be with you, or, whoever. Apply the gender as it fits, but. But yeah, it feels kind of like that, almost like reverse psychology, but like toddler style, like a very like elementary form of understanding that. Because it feels like it's just manipulation, pretty much. It's really just manipulation. Like, they just want to be like, I'm the worst, but they're still hoping that you're going to take them back either way. And honestly, the Emperor's at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like this is your energy compared to this person. And again, it's like something, they see you either in a position of power or like doing something that makes you stand out in your community. Like, you're literally such a I don't know what I was trying to say. A badass is what I'm trying to say. This person, I feel like, is gonna just make a fool of himself. Even if, they probably already did. Maybe even multiple times they already made a fool of themselves, but they're coming back around to make another fool of themselves because they're dealing with the Emperor. You got nothing to say to this person. Oh, yeah. And you have this, like, self-worth, self-value, like, self-respect about you. And I think that sort of, I wish I could think of the word for it. The whole playing the victim and, trying to be like, oh, I bet you don't even want to be with me, blah 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 blah. Like doing that, I think is going to be even a bigger turnoff for you, because you're just like, you're the opposite of that kind of personality, I think. And I think maybe, you're very wise and experienced as this emperor, and so I think you know what that sort of act is, that it's simply just manipulation. But they think the reverse psychology is gonna like make you feel sorry for them or take them back even though they treated you like crap or something. Like they think that that's what's gonna happen, but you're just like, you're wasting my time. Like, honestly, bigger fish to fry is the energy I get with that Emperor card. Like, you're gonna be like so I don't know. Like, I'm honestly getting the message where you're like so done with this person that like you may not even give them the chance to talk to you, because you're just like, been there, done that. I don't want to hear what you have to say at this point. And also, this person could see you as holding all the power in this dynamic as well. Yeah. I feel them trying to belittle themselves for like sympathy or something, which is kind of, I don't like that energy. But yeah, I mean, clearly you have all the power in this dynamic. You get to have the final say, and I highly doubt that you're ever gonna want to entertain this person. Let's go into the Two of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Two of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. Current energies around the collective during this time. Please and thank you. What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. What else about that Two of Swords? Please and thank you. Oh, is that too many? No, we'll take them. Oh my. Okay. Clarifying that Two of Swords, we got the Nine of Wands, followed by the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And then Knight of Swords, Justice, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So with that Eight of Cups in the reverse, I feel like somebody is coming back around. Either you left that person back in the past, or they left you or whatever, and so now they're coming back to try and say something to you with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. But with that Nine of Wands starting out that clarification for the Two of Swords, I don't know. I might have to clarify that, because it's like, is that this person's energy in which they feel very mistreated, putting up their wall, or is that you? And did that person make you build up your wall? I'll have to look into that, because these were actually very positive cards. But I want to make sure that this person is like real and not just full of BS. I mean, they clearly want success with you, or they hope that they have a warm reception if they come in towards you. I see you as this Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're somebody that is very much aware of your own self-worth. You value yourself, you respect yourself, and you're also very attractive. You know your own power. And you're not afraid to use your own power. Not saying that you're abusing that power at all, but mostly that you're just like, you're powerful and you know it. And you do things with that power that are very beautiful. So it's like, yeah, you're in a very attractive space right now. Yeah, I mean, this definitely a few different people that are like wanting to come in towards you. Yeah. So that makes sense that they would want to come in towards you when you're in this sort of energy. I'm going to clarify that Nine of Wands. He's in the Nike Spirit. What is that trying to tell us? Ace of Swords. That's interesting with the Ace of Swords clarifying that Nine of Wands, because it's like an idea. Or communication. Let's see. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We had the Queen of Pentacles earlier that represented you. This may be a divine match. Somebody that's mature and stable. So what is this decision? And what is this idea? Can you clarify the Ace of Swords for me, please, Nikki Spirit? Please, Nikki. Ace of Swords. Please, Nikki. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Again, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I might also clarify that Eight of Cups in the reverse, because now this is weird, because it's like, well, I'm seeing it as you're the Emperor. This person that is damaged in some way from the past, from the things that happened to them, they have an idea or they have some sort of communication that they want to express to you. And it could be in regards to this Nine of Wands, their past pains, their past hurt. And maybe they're hoping that through sharing a little bit of their backstory that you may have empathy or sympathy for them. But that Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Please clarify that Eight of Cups in the reverse. Who's the Yankee Spirit? What do you got for that Eight of Cups in reverse? Goodness gracious. So the Eight of Cups in the reverse is clarified by the Hierophant in the reverse. And now, it's a possibility that this is some sort of fear and not somebody returning from the past. Yeah, actually, that would make more sense, because with that Nine of Wands, if that's kind of like their backstory that they want to share with you, then most likely you two don't know each other super well. So maybe you don't have a past with this person, which I like that better. I like that a lot better, because I don't want somebody coming back from the past that mistreated you. Yeah, so I actually like this better, because it's almost, yeah, I think it's speaking to more of a fear, which would make sense again too with their past of being mistreated. They are very worried about the same pattern repeating. And it's interesting too, because the Hierophant is usually a sign of like major commitment. Eight of Cups is usually leaving something behind that no longer emotionally fulfills you. But when they're in the reverse, I see it as, especially in the context of being afraid, I think they're afraid of having a round and round sort of connection, where maybe it's like a little bit back and forth in the way of like, you know, 1 week you break up, the next week you get back together. You break up again, you get back together. Like, that's the kind of fear I think this person has. And then the Hierophant being in the reverse, I think that they have had relationships in the past that were very serious, and, you know, maybe somebody that they truly thought was going to be somebody that they spent the rest of their lives with, or that could be like their ideal sort of situation is that. but that person may have kind of put them through some stuff of like that cycle of like, maybe one week this person was in love with them, the next person or the next week they weren't, and then it would be like this back and forth, really topsy-turvy kind of turbulent even kind of connection. And I think that's what they're worried about. Like, it feels like that's a big concern of theirs, is like to have like, yeah, honestly I think that they're really afraid of the Eight of Cups, because what they want is, you know, that long-term commitment. But that long-term commitment, if it's not with the right person, that could be really scary for this person. I think maybe that's what the decision that they have to make, because this is all clarifying the Two of Swords, and I was like, what's the decision, you know? But I think that they have to decide on, do I let my past control what I do now? But also, do I keep this to myself, or do I express it? Because it feels like almost like they're expressing their fears here with you. Or that's really what they want to do, is they want to express like, yeah, because like maybe this could be some sort of connection that may have been sort of building up for a little bit of time or something, because it's like they're worried. Like, if they keep that past pain to themselves and try to ignore the issues that past pain caused, that could sort of self-sabotage this connection that they want to have with you. But I feel like they want to express to you, and I think this is what they want to express to you, their fears. Their fear of like, especially if they see you as this emperor, they see you as somebody that's incredibly powerful and like a boss, in multiple different ways, it feels like. And so, yeah, like maybe even at one point you could have thought that it was something that they did or that you did wrong that caused this sort of hiccup or indecision or something, but it feels like it's just their past pains, their past hurts, and their fears. And I feel like that's the message that they want to communicate. It's never been not anything that you did wrong, but rather their own hang-ups. And I feel like that's what they really want to communicate to you. Yeah. And maybe it could be that decision that they want to make. Like, do they keep it to themselves? Do they share it with you? And I feel like they ultimately are choosing to share it with you, because I think that they realize that when they share this information with you, I feel like they really, really, really want to share this with you with that Knight of Swords energy. So maybe they've been planning on telling you this for a while, but maybe they didn't have the words or didn't know how to say it. But now it feels like they do know how to say it, and they know. Maybe it was simply them realizing what specifically it was. Maybe because they felt these triggers inside of them, but they didn't know exactly what from their past was being triggered. But now it's like maybe they've had time to reflect, sort of sit on this, and I think maybe now they have the words to tell you. Like they know how to tell you. They know what words will make the most sense, you know, because like it could have even been some sort of complicated past that this person had. So finding the right way to phrase things could even be important to them, because ultimately they want to balance this between the two of you. And I feel like whatever this information is, they feel like it would bring about this strong sense of justice. And yeah, it makes the most sense. Yeah, like that, like where it's like this could have been somebody that maybe the two of you were interested in each other, but they let their past self-sabotage like themselves, this connection. It doesn't feel like you guys ever really went into a relationship necessarily. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that to me. I think it's really just like, maybe it was like in its very, very early stages, but something happened and it kind of fizzled out. but it's like now they want to come in, they want to communicate that it was never an issue with you, it was their own hang-ups, their own past. And it feels like after they communicate this to you, and after you feel that sense of justice, and like honestly, that kind of feels like maybe that's just them waiting for you to be receptive of what they have to say. And then if like that goes well, then they're coming in with the passion, because this person feels very attracted to you, and I think that could be even part of what they want to express. But it feels like they have to like tell you some other sort of truth before they get to that point of sharing that passion with you. Like they really want to, okay, I'm getting the message they want to celebrate you. So maybe you recently went through something that they really want to help you celebrate or something. They also might just really like you and like want to celebrate everything with you. Oh, and also bottom of the deck is the Empress. So I'm seeing the Emperor on the table as you. This Empress, it feels like that could be this person. Like they are trying to become the best match for you. And yeah, actually that makes a lot of sense. I almost feel like this is very interesting. You may have started off more so in a feminine energy with this connection, but like for whatever reason you kind of had to dial down your emotions. And maybe that was simply the frustration of this connection or something along those lines. But now it's like, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, this person wants to be your ideal match. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, it's almost feeling like you two switched places. And you are now in a position of like maybe, I don't want to say your emotions are closed off or anything, but you know, you may be skeptical with this person, especially if there was a lot of confusion before, and unclarity. But now they're tapping into their emotions and their intuition. And I think they have done some self-reflection, and now it's like that. I think they had to kind of go into their more feminine energy to get in touch with those emotions, because it could have been that they were like, what's it called, like suppressing a lot of their emotions and stuff for a long time, and now it's like they're finally being real with themselves and they want to be real with you as well. And I feel like when they share that realness, that truth, that, you know, thought process even that they've been going through, I feel like that's when they stand a much better chance of actually coming into union with you. Like it feels like that's exactly what they need to do in order to make this work between the two of you. They have to step into their feminine energy, and you may be more so in your masculine energy, kind of ready to put up any boundaries and kind of protect yourself if need be. But I think that this person's going to be very real, very raw with you when this conversation comes up, and I feel like that's going to give you, like, you're going to have respect for this person, because, you know, it takes courage to touch, tap into your emotions, acknowledge them, and like put in the effort and the action and stuff to try and correct the mistakes of the past. Because it does feel like it ultimately does end in success. So yeah, maybe that's exactly what the two of you need, is this person to come forward and be like, I'm sorry what happened before, that was like my own stuff, and this is kind of like a little bit of my backstory, and it had nothing to do with you, it was all my stuff, but I've been working on that, and now I think I'm in a better place, better suited to be your partner. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's go on to that last card, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Please make you secret. Queen of Pentacles. I don't even want to know how long this video is. I can't do a short one. Like, I wanted to do a short one today, but the messages just come through as they're supposed to come through. Okay, let's see what that is. Interesting. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So that's a divine match. This is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. But there's some sort of conflict between the Queen and the King of Pentacles with that Five of Wands in the middle. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups. Could even had some sort of like argument or passionate disagreement with a counterpart you may have. You also may be kind of like guarded towards somebody that tries to come in towards you. Or you may be hesitant. But maybe something that you're very passionate about, or the connection that the two of you share is very passionate. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to clarify that Five of Wands. The Queen of Cups is the divine match to the King of Cups, and the King of Cups we had in that first row. So I'm thinking that this could be somebody that is attached to, this may actually be your energy, this Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I keep getting this energy with you that you're focusing on something else. Because like, especially with that Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, like she's not looking forward, she's not looking like to the side, she's looking down at something, the pentacle or the cup here. So like there's something about you that is kind of just like minding your own business, focusing on whatever you want to focus on, whatever is important to you. I honestly don't even know if you're gonna like realize that all these energies are around you, because like you've been kind of just in your own mind, your own space, you know, doing what you gotta do. Okay, let's clarify that Five of Wands. Please and thank you, Spirit. Four of Swords. So after some sort of conflict, somebody like took a time out, rested, meditated, prayed, did something. Something about this even feels like maybe even a transformational energy. Like, is this somebody that went from the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles because of some sort of conflict, some sort of period of isolation, or meditation, self-care even, and then coming back as the King of Pentacles, more masculine energy rather than feminine energy? That could be you going through that sort of process. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So it would make sense if this is like a counterpart sort of dynamic here. But there's something still I'm missing. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles, please and thank you. Okay. one to come out? Seven of Cups. I mean, there could be an element of competition. If this is some sort of divine connection, maybe somebody's worried about somebody else having a lot of options. Empress at the bottom of the deck again. It could even be that, like, somebody here was worried that they would have to compete for your attention. Then they took a step back, maybe centered themselves, maybe kind of did some internal work, and then they realized, oh wait, I'm very powerful and I can, like, I'm capable and I'm a worthy adversary. So if, like, they have competition, like they are in a place of power and able to overcome that competition if need be. Okay, you know what I'm actually getting? It feels almost like this could even be like two energies, because I'm getting a lot of confusion with this last row. I think neither of you know what the heck is going on. That's what I'm getting, because it feels so confusing. Yeah. With that Five of Wands, there's something sort of chaotic about that that kind of tells me, like, you know, I don't know. It feels like unclear. And then even more so with that Seven of Cups, because this has to do with illusions as well. So it's like a lot of confusion, a lot of not seeing things clearly, not seeing this connection clearly. I'm even getting, like, with that Queen of Pentacles, like, because Queen of Pentacles is usually very patient, kind, but it almost feels like maybe somebody's starting to become a little less patient. Like they may have even feel, they may feel like they've been waiting so long for something here that they're about to give up on it or something, or that it's not worth it anymore or something. Yeah, this could even be you in this moment, or somebody in this dynamic where it's like, I know my worth, I know what I have going on. So if, yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, if this person doesn't realize what they have with me, I'll go find somebody else who will know what the heck they have, you know, and will respect it and value it and stuff. So maybe it's like kind of like this point in which you're kind of like both very confused. And I feel like there's a lack of communication, or at least lack of clear communication. And so, like, if you need to, I see you definitely kind of embodying a sense of power, a self of, or an energy of self-respect. So, like, if somebody is wasting your time here, you're not gonna put up with that, because you know who the heck you are and you know what you're worthy of, and that is not something that you're worthy of. You're worthy of better than somebody confusing you or leaving you in some weird cycle of confusion. What else can you tell us about this Queen of Pentacles, please and thank you? Please and thank you. Is there anything else you would like to tell us about this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? Please and thank you, Spirit. Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm even getting, like, Devil at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So, okay, I'm starting to see that this Queen of Pentacles could be your energy, which would make sense because you were represented by the Queen of Pentacles earlier. So yeah, it feels like you have an attraction towards someone, but it feels like it's not easy to get through to this person, or this passion is chaotic in some way. You may have even had a period of isolation or took a step back from this or something to kind of focus more so on yourself. Could have allowed this other person to also do that. But it's like still confusing after that period of time. But it's like you want things to work out with this person. I think you see that this person could be a very good match to you. So it's like you hope that this confusion will eventually dissipate, you know, and that you'll be able to see things a little bit clearer. But I think maybe you're not so sure. So it's like as much as you want to be optimistic, you may be a little bit concerned that this is not going to go where you want it to go, or this is just going to be more confusing and stuff. And then the devil being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like, yeah, you may worry that this is a, like, especially if this is like either during a talking stage, before that, like, talking stage, like very, very early in a connection. And you may be like noticing this as a red flag, this confusion, this unclarity. Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. I think you may be looking at this person like you're not being clear, and that's a red flag. And I'm worried that this could be a toxic dynamic that you want to avoid. Because it's like, I've been there. Yeah, I feel like even your past is like playing a part here of like, I have dealt with red flags, I've dealt with toxicity, and I do not want to enter that pattern again, that cycle. It feels very much like you want to break a cycle here of confusion, of not seeing things clearly. Like, even if you do want it, even if a part of you does really want it, you're like, I'm not willing to put myself back into those situations in which somebody else tries to take away my power, or, you know, leaves me confused and like even chained to them, you know, to a certain extent. Like maybe you're worried about like this triggering your own codependency or your own traumas from the past. And so you're like, I think you're really contemplating, like, is this worth it? Because right now it's really confusing. And so either clarity has to happen, or you're going to move on, it feels like, from whoever this is. And honestly, this magician energy is feeling like you're very much in a mode of manifestation right now, in an energy of manifestation. And that could be why so many people are around you right now and in your energy. You might even need to do some sort of energetic cleanse or something like that. Because it could be exhausting to feel all these energies around you, you know, pulling off of your energy and stuff. Because, yeah, there's something about you that is very much shining very brightly right now. And I think that that's kind of, in a way, triggering these people to want to act towards you, or like want to come towards you or communicate to you or something. You have plenty of options though. So like that last row, if you are at all confused about somebody, or if somebody's giving you mixed signals or whatever, you have plenty of options. So just to, you know, just to say that, like, you definitely do not deserve confusion and a headache. If it's looking toxic, if you're seeing red flags, then listen to that. And, you know, if this person is not a red flag, they will prove that to you. So if they don't come forward with clarification, if they don't ever try to make that effort or action towards communicating clearly, then this person is probably just not for you. And I think you know that if that's the case. I feel like you're going to choose yourself either way with that one. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're going to definitely choose yourself if you have to in that dynamic, because even though you guys seem like you would make a good match, I feel like you're getting sick of the confusion. And you're like, sure, I would like this to go somewhere, but if it's not, I'm ready to also move forward with my life. Yeah. Yeah, because like, you know what you're worthy of, and you know what you can manifest. So it's like, if somebody here right now in your options is not acting right, you're like, I can manifest somebody better. I can manifest somebody that's actually emotionally available or emotionally intelligent or whatever. You know? Okay. yeah, so that's the reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective, because my name is Bee. Bees live in hives, and you can become an honorary bee like me, and we can be a little bee family together. If you like my readings and you'd like to see more, be sure to click that bell icon down below so that YouTube actually notifies you next time I upload. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.